Hello everyone, welcome back to Suikoden. In the last one, a lot of stuff happened. Ted has been carrying around a terrible burden for over 300 years. Now that burden has become ours, and he helped us escape. But we almost got caught once again. But then Victor came along and helped us escape, only to ask us a favor. Since he saved us, we have to go down to Lenankamp and meet someone. So if you're at this point, make sure you go ahead and put Victor in the front, because I think it automatically puts him in the back, and you don't want that. And then just go ahead and go down south to Lenankamp. If the format looks different on this one, it's because I've been having trouble with my CD lately, so I went ahead and started recording the PSP version, which I think is the one that's on PSN. So if it looks a little bit different, I apologize. But it should be fine. I basically had to play it back to where we were, and that's where we are now. So it's a little bit more widescreen, because I think the PSP version is more widescreen. So here we are in Lenankamp. We've been here before, but sometimes, depending on your playthrough, you might not have been here yet. Here we are in Lenankamp tier. Not much of a place, but they do make fine tea here. Ha ha ha. Well then, it's about time I got to work. Let me go make some arrangements. Alright, I may be late, so take a look around. Great. Well, you can look around if you've never been here before. Who is this fellow that Victor wants us to meet? You know, I can't quite trust that man. I have no idea. So what should we do now? I'd love to take a shower. Well, I don't think there's any showers in here. Let me just check something really quick. Did I remember to do this? Yeah, I did. Anyway, so if you haven't been here to Lenankamp before, like if you just went to the story and didn't come here early, there's a lot of things you can do here if you have the money. You can go look in the item shop and the armory shop, which you should do if you haven't done yet. And then you can go ahead and sharpen all your weapons. This one goes to level 5, so do that if you can. If you're all done with that already, like we are, then really all you have to do is just go to the inn. You can talk to these people, but I don't really think they have anything interesting to say. They say some traders are on the run. It's not you guys, is it? No. No, why would you think that? Definitely not me. Nope, somebody else. Welcome to the Kiyaki Inn. A bed is 70 bits per person. I'll throw in breakfast. Well, I think you basically just have to stay here. You don't have to save here if you don't want to. However, you might want to, because the stuff that happened beforehand, you couldn't save through any of it. So once you get kicked out of Gregminster, there's really no way to save, because unfortunately, you can't save on the world map here like you could with Suikoden 2. Ugh, it's the worst. So you're a friend of Victor's. Well then, I'll prepare the best rooms we have, so you can stay here without worrying about paying any money, since this is part of the story. So go ahead and do that. Oh, I like this music. I guess what's his name, Victor, never returned. But we didn't make any other plans. Yeah, this is kind of all happening really fast for them. Let's wait a bit longer, and if he still doesn't show up, we'll head north. Perhaps Master Tio can help us. I guess that's our best option right now. What's wrong, Gremio? Oh, I'm sure this is really difficult for him, huh? He's been such a loyal supporter, like since we were born. Cleo, why did Pan... Oh, right. He sold us out. Don't, Gremio. She must be so heartbroken, because I'm pretty sure they're together. Oh dear. Whoa, what's that? What's going on at such a late hour? Oh, no more trouble? Oh, great. We've heard that some fugitives are staying here. We'll look around. But sir, I guess they're sleeping. Shut up. Do you plan to harbor rebels? Uh-oh. Well, it's not going to be long before they find us. Young master, they're coming for us. Victor, he must have ratted on us. I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. This doesn't look good. They'll find us for sure. What are we going to do? What should we do, young master? Well, honestly, it doesn't matter what you say here, so whatever you feel like saying. We could say, let's fight. I mean, that's what I would do. I'm not going to just, like, run away like a poop. Let's get him. Yes, young master. I, Gremio, will protect you with my life. Oh, stop it, Gremio. He was kidding. There's too many of them. Calm down. Yes, I was kidding. We could take him. 3 of us? We totally could. Maybe. Maybe not. We're in big trouble now. Gremio, maybe we can get young master out before... This way. Hurry. What's that? Who's that? Who was that? There's like somebody behind the clock right here. Look at this. Hello? What are you waiting for? Hurry! Do you want to get caught? Who are you? Whoever it is, thank God! I know, quickly. Don't even ask questions. Just go. Hopefully they put that clock back or we're going to be found real quick. Whoa, we're in the sewers.
So you're the new friends that Victor told me about. Everyone's waiting. Follow me.
Wow. So this is the friend that Victor wanted us to meet, is it? You can look through here at that first place, but there's really nothing there. Sorry, Terry, you must have had a tough time. But it was exciting, wasn't it? I guess. What's going on here? I didn't think I'd give myself away so soon. Oh well, now that you met Odessa.
Odessa? The name rings a bell.
You don't mean the Rebel Army?
Rebel Army? We prefer to call ourselves the Liberation Army, but who cares about names? Let me introduce myself. I'm Odessa Silverberg, leader of the Liberation Army. How do you do?
Victor, are these the people you wanted us to meet? That's right. Prepare yourselves for a surprise. This here is the son of General T.O. McDowell. And a fugitive to boot. Don't you think he'll be a great asset to the Liberation Army? You've got to be kidding. Why should young master join the rebels? Right, young master? Huh. That's weird. Well, I didn't think we'd be meeting anybody like this. So honestly, it really doesn't matter what you say here. So do whatever you feel like. I don't know, I feel like, I'm not sure how he would feel being, like, thrust into this so soon. We're obviously on the run, we're in trouble, and no one's going to listen to our story, so what other chance do we have? But at the same time, he's the son of one of the 6 great generals. It's not like he's going to be so easily swayed. So in my mind, I always go, who says I'll join? Because it probably would take a little while, right, to convince him. So he says. Oh, flick. I know some Suikoden 2 people are probably freaking out now. Well, perhaps, we could convince him, right? He has nowhere to go anyway.
We don't, that's true. I guess you've all been fooled by Victor as well. Whenever he takes a liking to someone, he just drags them in. But they do appear to be hunted by the Imperials, and the town's still full of soldiers. You may stay until things blow over. Whatever decision you make afterwards is up to yourselves.
Well, thanks, I guess, for that. That's nice. You've got to be kidding, young master. Join the rebels? No way.
Rebels? Liberation Army?
Well, why not? Maybe we should become true rebels. Cleo doesn't care. She's had a lot taken from her.
On the other hand, what will Master Tio think?
That's another thing. Who knows? Well, pretty much what you can do here is just talk to them if you like. If Odessa greets you as a guest, so will I. My name is Flick, Lightning Flick of the Liberation Army. You've never heard of me? Oh, I've heard of you, but only because I've played past games. A lot of people said in the comments, they're like, oh no, I've never played Suikoden or Suikoden 2 yet, so can you try to, like, keep a lid on the spoilers of who shows up and what? So I will do that. Just beware of the comments, though, because a lot of people like to be like, oh my god, I haven't seen him in so long, like, it's so good to see him. So, yeah, I'll try to do my best. But a lot of these characters do show up in Suikoden 2, just letting you know. The quiet one there's Humphrey the swordsman, and that's Sanchez. We 3 are pretty famous in the Liberation Army, you know. Are you? Well, talk to me a little bit. My name is Sanchez. How do you do? Pretty good. How about you, beautiful?
I'm so sorry. You must have had a fright. Victor's got bad habits. I guess we're enemies. Too bad.
Well, I don't really want to make an enemy out of her, do I? She looks so sweet. But joining the rebels, isn't it a bit soon? And as true style, this guy doesn't say anything. That's normal. You can look down here. There's really nothing. It's just a huge empty hideout at the moment. So don't worry about that. To progress the story, just go ahead and walk north. And you'll see this guy. Are you all right? I must tell Lady Odessa. Let's take him inside. Oh no, what's happened to that guy? Where are we?
Don't worry, this is the Liberation Army hideout. Have you a message for me?
You must be Odessa. Oh, thank goodness. I'm one of the Mount Sifu bandits, but we only attacked those rotten Imperials. Anyway, the other day, the Imperial Guard came over and captured our bosses, Varkas and Sidonia. Don't say anything. Maybe they won't know. Varkas and Sidonia. Could they be?
Shh, be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Lady Odessa, please, help Varkas and Sidonia. That rotten Grady of Rockland has them strung up to starve to death. What? Oh, that's not what I signed up for.
Outrageous! Execution without trial? Even by Imperial law, that's illegal. How awful.
But Odessa, Imperial surveillance has been intense lately. We have to keep a low profile.
I'm aware that we're understaffed. But the bandits have asked for our help. We can't let them down.
What'll we do? Ooh, okay, so honestly here, it doesn't matter what you say either. However, I always feel a tinge of guilt when this happens, so I usually say it's our fault, since, yeah, we kinda did that. But to be fair, we were ordered to do it.
What do you mean it's your fault?
Oh dear, and then we tell them everything.
I see. Well, even if you didn't know what you were doing, you still have to claim responsibility, right, Tyr?
No, I absolutely agree. We should at least keep them from being strung up, like that's not cool.
You must rescue Varkas and Sidonia. I'll help you too.
I agree. I don't plan to betray the Empire, but Grady is unforgivable.
Exactly. That seems like a good idea.
You're right. Undoing Grady's wrongs would be good for the Empire. Besides, if young Master gives the orders, I will follow.
Oh, Grammy, you're so good.
Thank you. Varkas and Sidonia are strung up at the home of Rockland's military commander. If you don't hurry, they'll dry up. Please help them.
Tyr, I beg of you too. Victor, you go too.
Leave it to Victor. Let's get going, Tyr. Rockland, here we come.
Alright, and Victor joins. So, like in true fashion, he always seems to join in the back row. I don't know why they do this. I guess they just consider Tyr, Gremio, and Cleo the mains, so they put them there. But make sure he's in the front. That's very important. Again, if you stick him back there and you get into a battle, he's absolutely useless. Alright, so wow, we've met the leader of the famous Liberation Army. This name is known to Suikoden 2 players without spoiling much. That has a huge bearing on the second game. So I'm just letting you know that. So people that have watched that LP are probably like, oh my god! One thing I suggest you do if you got money, like we did in the last couple of episodes, is to go ahead and upgrade Victor's equipment now. Very important. He really kind of has nothing. So you might as well go ahead and do that. Yeah, he's only level 3, which honestly is not bad. At least it's not level 1. But if you have the money to get him to 5, oh, go ahead and do it. Alright, and it turns into the Shiko sword. The other thing you should do probably is just check his equipment and see if you can afford something better. Because, yeah, we're going to get into a couple of battles coming up. Some of them are not hard, but they'll definitely be a little bit challenging if you didn't upgrade your equipment. What do we... I don't even know what he has, to be honest. Let's take a look. What can we buy that's good for him? Probably a pointed hat. That's fine. Oh, he's got a leather coat and boots, and that's all. Yeah, that's not flying with me. Let's go ahead and give him the brass armor. And what else can he wear? He could wear a cape, which is 2 defense. And he can't wear the circlet. I believe that's only for certain ladies. I'm not sure about that, actually. And let's go ahead and equip. Trying to think of what else. Oh, I remember. A couple of episodes ago, I couldn't figure out what to do with the defense rune piece. I did figure out what to do with it. I just completely forgot. All you have to do is use it as an item. It just ups your defense permanently. So it ups the stat permanently. Go ahead and do that, and when you get those pieces that are like defense or strength or attack, you put them on your hero always. Never give them to anybody else, because your hero is really the only one that's going to be in your party 100% of the time. You get what I'm saying? So sorry about that. Like I said before, I've said this 5 times. I feel so bad. But I don't know this this game as well as I do Suikoden 2, so there are going to be some mess-ups along the way where I'm like, oh, I totally forgot what to do. The other thing you could do, and you probably should do, is save here at the inn, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep going just for sake. Like I said, Suikoden 1, it's real stingy on the saves. That's what's going to make this LP probably really difficult for me, working on the disc or the PSP version, because you can literally only save at an inn or at a particular journeyman stone, which you don't really find too often. Sometimes in the story there's a person standing somewhere where it's like, would you like to heal and save? But it's super rare that you'll come across people like that. There's only a couple of points in the story I can think of where you can find people like that. So, oh, good. I'm just going to fight everything here because Victor probably needs the levels. He's not as high as we are. I think we're all about level 9. I actually don't know what level he is. I should have looked. Oh, he's 7. That's not too bad. By the time we're done with this, he'll be even with us, so it really won't matter. Alright, Rockland, I went by it a little. Whoops. Oh. Whatever. These don't take long. If we get to, multiple fights that do take a long time, but we've seen the enemy before, I'll probably start cutting them out. Because, like in true RPG fashion, there are some points in the game that can get a little bit grindy. Thankfully, this game is not really that bad. Alright, here we are again in Rockland. If you haven't done the thing with Marco and you want to do it now, go ahead. But go ahead otherwise. Now, I can't see... Oh, you can kind of see them right here.
Who are you? You've no business here. Get out, or you'll be strung up like those bandits there. Ha 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 ha.
And then it shows you them. This is terrible. That's an awful thing to do. To leave them up there to die in public. Like, as a public shaming. That's terrible. Security's pretty tight. It'll be tough sneaking in.
Leave it to me. I'm used to things like this.
Oh, is he ever? Victor is indispensable in this troublemaking. Whoa, what was that? What'd he do? Help! Help! The Grady mansion is on fire! Fire! What? What? He just lit the mansion on fire. In like 2 seconds? How did he do that? Victor, what have you done? You didn't...
I didn't do anything. It must be the dry weather.
Uh-huh. My goodness, young master, don't you dare take after someone like this.
Oh. No, I will.
Victor's amazing. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh my god, yeah, look, it really is on fire. Okay, well, let's hurry up before the whole place burns down, shall we? So you can look around in here, and you can go over here to where it's burning, but nothing's really going on there. What you really need to do is just go through this way, and automatic battles will happen. I don't think these guys are too difficult. I'm gonna free will them, even though you shouldn't do this. Oh no. Because we leveled everyone's weapons up to 5 at this point, you really shouldn't have too much trouble with this. There are some bigger groups later that might give you a little trouble, so just stay on your toes. One other thing that I'm going to show you right now, as soon as we come through here and have another battle, there's like secret rooms in here that honestly I didn't know about when I first played the game. It's a little bit hard to see them actually, but I'll show you what they look like so you can look out for them. Yeah, these guys are no big whoop. I'm also sorry if you can hear my controller. It seems to be very loud today for some reason. So if you walk down here, it looks kind of like a hallway, right? I don't know if you can see, but there's like a small indent right here with like a little brown thing. This is actually a secret room. Now this particular room has a lot of people in it, so be careful. I think this fight can be a little bit tricky. So if you want, go ahead and do like your best moves if you want. Now Pawn's gone, so we don't have the Unite anymore for Gremio. I usually I make sure everyone like goes to that middle guy with that it looks like he's wearing no pants. Do you see him? It looks like he's wearing no pants. I always find the no pants guy to be the worst, so I try to take him out as quickly as possible. Never mind, I just did. Okay, fine. But I have a theory that anyone here that is wearing no pants usually gives my guys so much trouble. I don't know why. We'll see that no pants guy again. Like, we'll see a couple palette swaps of him as well, like later on. It's always the no pants guy and the general, which is this dude here. Okay, Gremio has died. That's bad. And then his body just floats to the back row. So yeah, that's bad. We can't do anything right now about rezzing. Nothing. Like, you don't even get the item you need to res right now, so that he's gone. Like, there's just nothing we can do until the battle's over. I think I've touched on this briefly, but rezzing is really, really hectic in this game because until later, you don't get anything except an item that you put in people's inventory, but we won't even get to that item for a while. So now Gremio's sitting here with 0, and he will literally stay at 0. So like if you started the next battle without healing him, he'd just be flat on the floor. So don't do that. Go ahead and heal him up now. That was just bad luck for him. He just got hit hard a couple of times. Gremio's defense is not that great right now, but we can fix it. Does anyone need that brass armor? I don't think so. I think we got that for everyone before, but let me go ahead and check. No, everyone's got it. That means we can sell it later if we want. So as you can see, there's a couple of different rooms in here. If you're lower level and you want to get levels, go ahead and fight everybody. I don't see why not. Again, I'm going with the no pants strategy because that's what I'm doing. No pants. I got the no pants. Do 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 do. You know what I just realized? I don't think in this playthrough I put the fire rune on Cleo, so I will do that off screen. It probably would have helped me to have that. Wow, they're picking on Gremio so bad. The other theory I have about this game is whoever's in the middle first row gets picked on the most. Let me know if you've played this and that's happened to you. I'm sure it's not a thing, but it feels like it is. Like, I don't know why, but whoever I put in the middle usually gets wailed on, so maybe I should move Gremio out of the middle. Put Victor there or something. See if that works. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's just try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Let's see if my theory is correct. Is everyone okay? Somewhat, but it's really not worth wasting a medicine on, to be honest. I feel like an idiot now that I didn't put that fire rune on because I was going to use it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Does she even still have it? I should probably make sure. Yeah, it's somewhere. I think I put it somewhere. I'll figure it out. And if I don't figure it out, I can buy another one later. It's not a big deal. Ugh, I can't believe that I had to, like, go through another playthrough. It was really annoying. Oh, 700 bits. I'll take it. And 1,000 bits. I'll take it. Don't miss this room. It's kind of easy to miss. And we got a big fight right here. But you should be able to do it. Wow, that's a full party. If you want to take out the general first, go ahead and try. Sometimes people do that. I really feel stupid now because if we had the rune on Cleo, we would be able to just decimate them entirely. Like, the fire rune is pretty powerful, even at low levels. So now I feel stupid. I'll fix it, don't worry. Don't worry. By the magic of something, I'll fix it. Oh no. Yeah, look. Victor getting wailed on again. Although Gremio did get hit as well. Nope. Oof. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe they just don't like Gremio. Maybe that's the problem. The poor guy. He's just always getting messed with. So now I'll use Cleo to heal because we know that she'll be the fastest because of the wing boots we put on her. So she'll go first. That's a helpful strategy to have. Like I said, if you put wing boots on her in the beginning, she'll always go first. Wow, they're wrecking us. This is why you need that fire rune. Don't do what I did and forget to put it on. Just don't. Don't do it. Don't do what I have done with this. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked. That's okay, though. You can also defend, by the way. I don't think I talked about that. But I never really do. Unless you have to. Like, unless there's a situation where you have to just sit there and tank a hit. There are some battles where you might want to do that. But not many. Not many at all. Okay, guys, come on. Can we do this? We're getting there. It's taking a while. Don't be like me. Check everything. Check for runes. One thing you should probably do right now, too, is if you didn't get a clone rune from Mount Seifu, go ahead and do that as well, because you could put that on Victor, and that would be really good for him at the moment. I can't believe I didn't set up the runes before I started. I thought I had done. That's me for you. Messing everything up, but don't worry. By the next one, I'll have it all figured out. Don't you worry about nothing. Alright, we did it. And everyone should have gained a level from that. It looks like they did. We're level 10, most of us, and then Victor's level 8. Alright, we gotta help these guys. Holy crap.
Ugh, what's going on? I can't see. My god, it's you Imperials. Why are you here? Have you come to laugh at me?
No, we're here to help you, dude.
Of course not. If we'd known what sort of fellow Grady was, we never would have helped him.
A few things happened, and now we're wanted by the Imperials just like you. We'll help you out.
Definitely.
Thanks. Get my buddy too, will you?
Alright, go get Yamcha. What? Oh.
Ha, not necessary.
What?
Sidonia, why if you got tricks like that, why didn't you escape sooner?
Can't very well escape alone.
Oh no, my gosh, that's so sweet, isn't it? He stayed around by his boss. He knew he wouldn't make it alone, though.
Sidonia, you... Hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah, really. Let's go. So you have to go back the way you came, sadly. But there won't be anybody here to fight, so just walk back. If you didn't get those secret rooms, you can go do that now. And yeah, in case you're wondering, the house is still on fire. Oh, hi!
You dare to turn against the Emperor, free the bandits, and even set my house on fire? You'll be sorry.
I don't think so.
So you want to fight? Don't think you're the only one with a grudge. Why, I'll cut out your eyeballs.
Oh.
What? Oh, well... Ha, I'd rather tear him to pieces. Please. Well, you see, you'll regret this. I'll tell Master Craze about this. You'll get yours.
Wow, nice comeback, dude.
Cleo, do you think the Empire will take us back?
I don't know.
Young Master?
Haha, don't worry, there's all kinds of ways to make a living. Victor should know. And yeah, the house is on fire. I don't think there's anything up here. No, there's not. So go ahead and leave. You can even leave out the flaming door if you really feel like it. Go right ahead. It's okay.
I guess we owe the Liberation Army our lives. Tell Lady Odessa that if she ever needs help, Vacus and Sidonia will be there in a flash. Well, we're off. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Perhaps. Well, I feel like we did a good thing.
It sure is great to be done. Let's go back to Lenankamp. Tyr, why don't you spend a bit more time with the Liberation Army? Come on!
I guess we could. It's not like we have anything else to do.
Young Master, when we return to Lenankamp, let's decide what to do. At this rate...
True. Alright, I'm gonna save and I'll be right back with you. Alright, let's go. Remember to also stay at the inn when you can. Because if you did put the runes on, like I should have done, you'll have MP that you want to refresh. And you can only do that by sleeping overnight at the inn. Just saving will not do it, and just doing medicine will not do it. I think I've said that before, but I just wanted to reiterate. Anytime you go after a big battle, it's good to stay at night at the inn, just to make sure that everything's cool. There's Gregminster. Can't go there. So back to Lenankamp it is. Well, I feel a little bit better that at least we helped the bandits. I mean, being hung up to just starve to death, that's not good. Like, I couldn't have lived with myself. Just not at all. Alright. Back to the inn. And actually what you do is you go by the way you came. In the clock. Alright. Is everyone here? Where is everybody? Everyone's still waiting for us? I guess so. Hi, we've done it.
Tyr, you're back. Thank God. Our problems are solved.
What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning to.
Yes, I am.
What? What's going on?
Tyr, take a look at this.
What is it? Show me. What's this?
Plans for a fire spear. Fire spear? Right, the Liberation Army may be tiny now, but someday it will be big enough to meet the Imperials head-on. When that day arrives, the fire spear will come in handy.
We spent good money for this at the dwarf mines.
Tyr, this blueprint must reach our secret factory, but we can't leave this hideout unattended. I'd like you to take on this assignment.
Me? But we're not even part of your thing yet.
Enough! Don't you understand that we're members of the Imperial Army? How can you expect us to betray them? Let's go, young master. No need to stay here any longer.
Gremio pulls you away.
Wait! Do you have any idea what the Empire is really doing? Do you know what the people want? Or will you pretend to ignore all that? Gremio, you saw with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. Are you willing to ignore the truth despite all you see and hear? What about you, Tyr? Do you still want to return to the Empire and continue to be McDull's little boy?
Well, it really doesn't matter again, unfortunately. But it's really hard to say, isn't it? I would say just pick the one you feel is correct for you. At this point, I'm not really sure. I mean, they didn't have much time to build up for it, but they did drop hints from the beginning of the game that things aren't really all that kosher with the Imperials and that a lot of underhanded and corrupt things have been happening. And this is just kind of the icing on the cake, isn't it? Do we really want to be Imperials anymore? I don't even think they'll take us back. What if I wanted to go my own way? Would my father go his own way?
Wait just a moment, young master. Talk like that and you'll never rejoin the Imperials. Don't you care? Come on, Cleo, talk to him.
I go where young master goes. My job is to protect him. Those are the orders I receive from Master Tio.
Cleo's so good. She's so straightforward.
Tyr, let me explain. This is a blueprint for a fire spear. It has to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory.
Northwest of Lenankamp, across the river, lies Mount Tigerwolf. Over the mountain is a village called Sarade. Someone from the factory will meet you there. Odessa, I just don't get it. Why do you insist on this guy? He may be an Imperial spy. Yet you want to give him the blueprint for something that could change the destiny of the Liberation Army?
Don't worry, I'm going too.
What? If you're going, I'm going too.
Flick, if you come along, who's going to protect this place? It's about time you began acting like a leader.
Don't worry, Flick, I'll protect Odessa, if you promise to protect this hideout.
It's settled. To Mount Tiger Wolf, then.
I guess we're going to Mount Tiger Wolf with Odessa. Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to do that in the next one. And hopefully, while we're gone, I'll go ahead and fix the little shenanigans I had without having that rune on and all that crap. Oh, noes. Will these things happen? But anyway, get your party ready after this. Get Odessa geared up, because we're going to Mount Tiger Wolf.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I'm enjoying giving it to you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.